Hold on. She might have cropped the sweater first before she cut down the center, which seems like a smarter idea because now that the center is cut, then it'll go a bit wonky, but it's fine. Okay, hi guys, welcome to this episode of ZULA Altered. As you can tell, I'm not in the office because I'm currently at home due to the COVID-19 situation. Now that I have a lot of time at home, right, I have spent a lot of time on this app called TikTok. No, I'm not proud of myself, but I have succumbed to it. Aside from doing random dances and challenges, I've also scrolled my feed and saw a lot of people do fashion DIYs. It kind of got me thinking that I should start upcycling some of my old clothes. So I prepared some of the videos from the app itself and I'm going to try out today. There are some things I'll definitely wear, but whether I can execute them is another story. So I'm going to go and I'll see you later. So the first one is actually like this bleach top idea. So all you need is bleach and water and then you spray the top. So
getting these shirts really wet here because we're about to twist them up on the board and give them a really nice spiral dye. But now we're gonna get them wet, twist it up, and we're gonna band it and start spraying the solution across the shirts evenly. Look at that, a really nice final product, some spiral dyes.
I've seen people do tie-dye stuff with bleach before, but I have never actually tried it out myself. So I'm pretty excited to see how mine will turn out. Okay guys, welcome to my backyard and I'm gonna start on DIY number 1. I have not worn this in years probably. The items that we'll need, right, are actually bleach, a bit of water, some rubber band, spray bottle to spray the bleach, and then I just need a bucket. So first of all, I need to soak the sweater in water to make sure it's like completely wet. You need to tie it in a spiral form. According to the video, how you do it, right, is you pinch it in the center and turn. Oh, okay. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie a couple of rubber bands around this to keep it intact. Pour the mixture into the spray bottle. Wow, it smells like, oh my god, it smells like swimming pool, yeah. The chlorine smell. Oh! Don't touch your eyes. Wash your hands immediately. After you're done pouring the solution into the bottle, just spray the item that you have and make sure it's completely soaked. Oh my god, it's already turning color by the way. We're gonna leave it here for a while and then check back in like maybe 5 minutes.
Meanwhile, my cat is just casually sleeping here in this box. Look, look, look.
I'm gonna unravel it and see how it turned out. Okay, so after I washed it with soap, I'm done. I'm gonna leave it to dry and then I'll check back in at the end of the video.
Hit it! That's what I'm talking about.
Wait! Okay, now, from the beginning.
The next TikTok actually this tie-up cardigan. So I'm gonna watch the video now.
First I cut the neck off and I left the seam still attached to the sweater. Then I marked with chalk where I want the front opening to open until. And I just cut that. Then I cut down the middle of the front side and I also cropped the entire sweater. Then it was time to make the little strings. I just used excess fabric that I cut off earlier. And then this is how it turned out.
I do have some old sweaters lying around, so I think I can make use of that. So all you need is a sweater, scissors, and some needle and thread to be able to put this together. So the first step is actually to cut a lower neck. And just gonna cut right down the center. I have cut down the front of the cardigan and now it opens up like this. So the additional step that she does in the video is she kind of pans the edges by like folding it in like this. Another tip is actually you can use nail polish, but I don't have either of those now, so I'm just not gonna hem it. Hold on. She might have cropped the sweater first before she cut down the center, which seems like a smarter idea because now that the center is cut, then it'll go a bit wonky, but it's fine. I have already cut it, so we'll just go with it. So she's made the cardigan slightly shorter, so that's what I'm gonna do. And the excess fabric from the shorter part of the cardigan is gonna be used for the string to tie the edges here. I'm just gonna sew it to the front of the cardigan inside. Even if you don't want to use this material, if you have any other material lying around at home, like ribbon or something, you could easily sew it to the front as well. So this is the final piece. And you will see it on me in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so the next TikTok I have is a DIY on some jeans, I think. So let me play the video. I think this is the one I'm most excited about. Oh my god, too many hammer ones. Yeah. It's very nice leh. You know last time in school they got like the hole puncher that kind. Yeah, basically that she hole punctured her jeans with these holes, and then she kind of put a chain through them. In the TikTok itself, they actually did it to the side of the jeans, but I felt that was a little bit too revealing, so I decided to do it to the bottom. And because it's at the bottom, I didn't want the fit to be skinny, so I got a pair of white-legged pants. The other materials that you'll need are actually these GROMMETS, GROMMETS. And the next thing you need, which is a hammer. Because we're doing a bit of construction work, I would suggest using a hard surface. So I just got this hardcover book. They actually use a metal chain, but we weren't able to find that. So we improvised and used shoelace. What she did was she cut down the seam of the pants first. After that, she started puncturing the holes. I'm just going to mark the inside with pen because my producer suggested that I do it. I'm just going to hammer it. It doesn't want to go through. Why? Okay, so I got it wrong just now. The grommet comes in two parts. So the one part is slightly longer than the other. And the backing, which is just the thin flat disc, is supposed to be behind. So as you can see here, I've squeezed them both together. And what you do is take the hammer and hammer around. You know what? I realized I did it the opposite way. This is the outside of my pants. And it has the inside of the grommet on the outside. Help! Okay, I'm done hammering all the holes and I'm going to use the shoelace to kind of crisscross through. And yeah, that's it. So you'll see how I style it in the next clip. The next TikTok is also another crop top. What the girl does is that she takes two bandanas and then she just ties it and makes it into a crop top. Not sure whether it will work on me because I feel like it looks very nice on her, but if I try it out myself, I don't know if it will fail. We'll keep that in mind when we're trying it out later. All you need is two bandanas or any printed like scarf or fabric. If you want, this is an additional like kind of optional step, which is adding chains to it. Just make sure that the sides of the chain have these two cap thingies so that you can cap to the front and then cap to the back as well. I'm not entirely sure how she did it, but from what I see, I noticed that she tied the ends at the top and the bottom together. Okay, let me just tie it first. And then what she did is, I think she just tied it to the back. Like all this excess fabric here, right? Can you see this? I will tuck it inside. So if I'm wearing a tube, I'll just tuck it into the tube and I'll tuck it at the bottom here so that it's kind of secured in place. It looks something like this, but not as like haphazard as what I just did, but I will show you in the actual outfit, which will appear right now. Okay, so that's all the DIYs for today. I'm exhausted. I didn't think it would have taken so much time to do them, especially because when you look at TikTok, everything is very simple because it's like in a 60-second cut, but some are actually more tedious than what I expected. Even the bandana, right? Something you can tie so simply, you actually need to fiddle around with it quite a bit. I would suggest you pick the ones that you really want to execute and then you try it out for yourself. Out of all, I think my favorite DIY trend that I tried, right, was actually the bleach ones, mainly because I always wanted to do a tie-dye kind of top, but I always thought it's so much effort, especially you need to print, like you need to get all the paint. But in this case, you just needed bleach, which I think a lot of households have at home, so it's very easily accessible. The pants took like ages to do, mainly because I was like sitting there hammering the thing, like, oh my god, when is this gonna end? And dong 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 until my hair also pains, yeah. You don't need to rush. Like for me, I've been trying to do it in the constraints of this video, but you have more time at home, you can space it out. So why not try to find a new hobby in upcycling some of your old clothes? If you guys try any of these DIYs, please tag me or tag Zula on Instagram. I would love to see them and see how they turn out. Maybe y'all will be more successful than me. Unfortunately, I think in this case, I was not extremely successful, but at least it's a good try. I think the point is to just try it out and have fun doing it. And with that said, thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, leave a comment down below what other kind of DIYs you want me to do or what other type of videos you think I should do at home. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe.